Imagine this, you fought tooth and nail for a role that could change your life forever. You've beaten hundreds of competitors, memorized lines for days, and even risked dangerous stunts just to prove your worth. But, in the final moments, everything almost slips away. This is exactly what happened to Tom Holland, the young actor we now know as Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But did you know? Tom almost didn't get the role? In fact, there were moments when he was this close to being dropped from the casting process. If that had happened, we might have never seen Tom Holland's version of Spider-Man on the big screen. Today, we're going to uncover the dramatic story behind the tense Spider-Man casting process, from the first audition, to the near-fail moments, and finally to Tom officially putting on the superhero suit. Before the world knew him as Spider-Man, Tom Holland was just a boy from Kingston-upon-Thames, London. Born on June 1, 1996, he showed remarkable artistic talent from a young age. Tom loved to dance, and because of that, he was often teased by his schoolmates. But instead of giving up, Tom used those taunts as fuel to chase his dreams. His talent took him to London's West End stage, where he played Billy in the famous Billy Elliot the musical. The role was physically demanding, filled with dance, jumps, and acrobatics, which, without him realizing, would become the perfect foundation for his future as Spider-Man. Still, despite his talent, Hollywood wasn't an easy road. Tom began his film career with small roles before gaining attention in The Impossible, 2012, where he played a young boy surviving the Thailand tsunami. His performance was praised, but it wasn't enough yet to catapult him into superstardom. In 2015, Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures announced their partnership to bring Spider-Man into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That meant they needed a brand new Peter Parker. The challenge? This Spider-Man had to be different. Marvel wanted a real teenager, not an older actor pretending to be in high school like in previous versions. The actor had to be young, energetic, naturally charismatic, and physically capable of handling action scenes. The audition process? Absolutely intense. More than 7,000 young actors tried out. Some were already famous, while others were complete newcomers. Tom Holland signed up, and this was the beginning of his long battle. The Spider-Man casting went on for months. Tom had to pass one stage after another: video auditions, acting tests, physical tests, and finally on-camera screen tests with the directors. The first stage was sending in a self-tape audition. Tom sent in footage of himself reading Peter Parker's lines. Thanks to his acrobatic background, he even added a backflip to the video, something that impressed the casting directors. In the second stage, he was called into the studio to meet the Marvel team in person. This was where he truly felt the pressure. Every other actor auditioning was incredibly talented, and some had already starred in big films. In one audition, Tom was asked to perform an emotional scene. He was so eager to give his best that he overacted. The directors and producers began to wonder, could this kid really balance Peter Parker's teenage innocence with the weight of being a superhero? According to Tom himself, after that audition he walked out of the room feeling crushed. He thought, well, I think I just blew it. The next stage was a chemistry test with Marvel stars, including Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, and Chris Evans, Captain America. Marvel needed to be sure this new Spider-Man could look natural alongside the Avengers. The problem? Tom was extremely nervous. He almost messed up by calling Robert Downey Jr.'s character by the wrong name. Luckily, Robert helped him relax, and their natural interaction on camera became one of the reasons Tom was eventually chosen. After all the tests were over, Tom heard nothing for 6 weeks. He thought the opportunity was gone. He even started looking for other film projects. But one morning, he opened Instagram and saw the news: Marvel officially chooses Tom Holland as the new Spider-Man. The funny thing? Marvel hadn't even told him yet. Tom found out he got the role from the internet before getting an official phone call from the producers. Tom made his first appearance as Spider-Man in Captain America: Civil War, 2016, instantly stealing the spotlight. His moves were quick, his lines were witty, and his teenage vibe was the perfect fit for Peter Parker. Fans fell in love immediately. Since then, Tom has starred in 3 solo Spider-Man films: Homecoming, 2017, Far From Home, 2019, and No Way Home, 2021, the last one becoming one of the highest-grossing films of all time. Tom Holland's story proves that success often comes after many small failures. He almost lost Spider-Man, but courage, persistence, and a bit of luck took him to the top. If he had given up after that bad audition, we might have never seen the Spider-Man we know and love today. So, if you have a big dream but feel like the odds are against you, remember Tom Holland's story. Sometimes, the opportunity that seems almost gone is actually the doorway to an extraordinary future. And who knows, maybe your moment is just around the corner.